Well folks, today I'm going to talk about narcissism, because if you're an empath, and by an empath what I mean is people that feel other people's emotions and understand what other people must be feeling in any given situation. And what is a narcissist? A narcissist is somebody who does a very good job at pretending to be your best friend, then take the information that you've given them and somehow channel it against you at some stage and undermine your confidence, your mood, your energy. And they do it really well, and it's very well timed. And they dance between these two energies of being your best friend and then your worst enemy. Narcissism 101. And here's the litmus test, if you want to know whether you're dealing with a narcissist, is subject them to their own behaviour. So do to them what they do to you, just as a test. Because if you're an empath, this is a good exercise, because it's not always nice to be nice. Because by being nice consistently to a narcissist, you're empowering them to do what they do. So you're not doing anyone any favours by being nice, bending over and taking this one. It really doesn't work that way, folks. And the older you get in life and the more exposure that you have to narcissism, the more important you realise it is that you have to take action. You have to draw boundaries around narcissism, and you have to take back your power. And that might involve cutting someone off completely from your life. So let's look at the worst case scenario of that. It could be your family member, could be someone close, could be mother, father, son, daughter, brother, sister. And you know that the behaviour's wrong, but you're tolerating it because they're family. And you may have a hidden agenda. You may be tolerating it because of things like inheritance. You might not want to be written out. You might want to think there's some sort of chance that you're going to be factored in on the inheritance factor. So you're consistently tolerating bad behaviour. Well, you have to decide how important is the money versus your energy. Money versus energy. And you have to remember as well that you might tolerate all of this and not be factored in to the inheritance. So that's another thing that you need to work out. And this whole inheritance thing, the amount of time I've seen children tolerate terrible behaviour because they don't want to rock the apple cart or reduce their opportunity to be factored in to the inheritance. Well, that's a decision you have to make, folks, because I've seen this. I've worked as a nurse, I've been there at the end. I've seen the real dynamics and I've seen the way that people act. And I can tell you it is the worst manifestation of human behaviour in that environment, especially people that genuinely don't care. Used to get a lot of relatives in that hadn't seen any of their family for sometimes 10, 15, even 20 years. And we had to phone the next of kin, and suddenly they show up like vultures, and they're the most caring people in the room. Well, I had a way to deal with those folks, and you probably understand it. If you're an empath watching this video, this is so important, because ultimately, if you're tolerating bad behaviour, whatever the reason that you're tolerating it, it's your decision. And not only that, if you are tolerating bad behaviour from other people, you are empowering them to do it to other people as well. So you're not doing anyone any favours by being nice in this environment. And for me, it's taken me quite a lot of my life to actually own this one, folks. So I'm not coming at you too hard if you're not quite ready to deal with it yet. But it's definitely something that you will have to deal with by the end of your life.